Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed
Autographs Live Break Room. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Robbie Lopez. Uncle Charlie time, folks.
I gotta put on my sunglasses for this one, Ricky. Boy, is this a thing of beauty!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. You know who this is. It's your buddy, Mr. Robbie Lopez. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room, and happy Saturday morning. That's right, it's Saturday with Chinmay there, filling in for Don. That's right. Normally I'm not here, but I'm coming in on a special Saturday morning with Chinmay, with you.
Glad you're here.
With what you told me, I'm in for a roller coaster ride today.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be, Saturday's typically Saturday morning. People like to sleep in a little bit,
Well,
rub their eyes, just starting to wake up. But you gave us that phenomenal introduction.
I was just
Maybe
gonna
you're
say,
waking some more people
these
up
guys
here.
are not going to be used to a high energy guy like myself, so I might be their alarm clock
Yeah.
right now saying, Saturday, wake your butt up right now and get in the break room.
And it's a great break to get into, break room to get into with the new college series that just dropped.
Goodness, when I read the report,
Plenty of
yeah,
fun items there.
when I read the report this morning, coming into work, I was really surprised because they were going back and forth on what was to be dropped next. We thought we were going with the 1 and 4. Mm-hmm. Looking at the board, they went with the college half and half, which is half speed flexes and half authentics. And for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, in the break room, a guy who got drafted in the 5th round from the team of the Cleveland Browns. He's here in the break room. We got Shedeur Sanders on a speed flex. That's right. You heard me right. A Shedeur Sanders speed flex on the college lid. We all know what college that is. Going to be a Colorado Buffalo out there. So we know what to do. We got Battleborn Flame coming in saying, morning, boys. How we doing? Well, I'll tell you what. I just woke up about 2 hours ago. Jumped into the car and rushed over here as fast as I could. I have a beautiful fiance that went out and got me a Dunkin' Donuts extra large coffee. So I'm hopefully starting off my Saturday morning great with you guys. So I'm in for a long day. I'm here with you for 9, 12, and 3 p.m. all
right.
hosting. So
Okay.
stick around, guys. It's going to be a up and down roller coaster type of day. Nikki out there is asking, did you guys break 2, 4, 8, 7, 6, 4 last night? Chinmay's going to look that up, Nikki, and then we'll see where it lies on the break page. But before we do that, we have to go over to our break screen and get the show set up, which looks like right here. We're going to go to the randomizer, if I can find it within all the... Here we go. All right, folks, we are looking for a dice roll of 6 or higher. It looks like 6 was last night, so can we go a little bit higher? Chinmay, any guesses? This is something me and Ricky like to do. We like to throw out, guesses out there.
I'll go 8.
8. I'm going to go 9. My number is 9. Let's see. Well, there you go, Chinmay. Your first guess is correct. 8 it is. Those crazy 8s are right back in the room. And I don't know what Dom does on a Saturday morning, but... I'm going to do a little something different for you fine folks. Let me look for my dice roll. There it is. So we got those crazy 8s for today. And our chase is going to be, how about that brand new chase? The half and half college is the chase. You jump into that right now. Every chance you get into gets you in that chase wheel spin list. Towards the end of the show, we'll take everybody that got into that half and half college and then throw you in the randomizers. Top spot at 8 will win their chance to head over to the chase wheel spin. That looks like this. It's a wheel 1 through 100. And you guys can call out any number, but if you're not in the room after a few minutes, we let this bad boy ride at 1, and whatever it lands on, congratulations, you've earned yourself a gift card in that amount. So, now that the show is set up, let's see. No pre-fills? No pre-fills. We got no pre-fills?
No pre-fills, but
right.
we do have 2 jersey personals, I believe.
Ooh. Well, let's knock out those. We could do those.
And Nikki was asking about that break. That break did not happen yet.
Did not happen,
It is
Nikki.
the practice squad double.
Ooh. Okay.
There are 5 spots to go.
5 spots to go.
So the mini break has 5 spots to go, and
Okay.
the practice squad double has 5 spots to go.
All right, so those two
those are the
breaks.
2 closest ones.
2 closest ones.
But that break did not happen yet.
All right. Battleborn Flame says, I also just bought 2 personal
Yep.
jersey boxes. If there's any chance you guys could open them up when you got a chance. Hey, we're going to do that right now.
Do that right now.
So let me see here on the personal tab. Ryan Henrich, is that right? Ryan Henrich? Is that you, Battle? I'm assuming it's Battle. All I need is 2 numbers scrolling on the bottom of your screen right here. It should be coming up. There they are right there. 11, 12, 15, 19, 24, 25, 26, and 30 is what we have left in those jerseys. So I just need 2 numbers from you. How about that? And then after this, we'll go ahead and do a top to bottom rundown so you guys can see what's out there on our break page. Again, the 2 breaks that are closest is 5 spots to go in the minis and the double box practice squad. So if you're looking to join and have some fun on your Saturday morning while you're out there watching your Saturday morning cartoons, I know that's what I was doing when I was little. I woke up early, 6 o'clock, jump on the tube and watch my cartoons with the bowl of cereal in my lap.
I wasn't quite the 6 a.m. person.
No?
I think I was 7:15.
Oh man, yeah, 6 o'clock is when they started rolling, man. He says 26 and 11. All right, we'll get those numbers for you. Oh yeah, cartoon. Oh man, it was G.I. Joe. We had, all right, 26. So just to show you, Ryan, we got box 26 right here and box 11. So we'll go with 11 and end it with 26. So real quick, Ryan, first time I'm seeing your name. Is there any team you're looking for? Any player out there you're looking for? Before I open this, let me know where you're from. I'm going with my man Saquon's number, LOL. Okay. 11, I'm assuming for A.J. Brown. Must be an Eagles fan.
He's feeling pretty good about the way last season ended.
I guess, yeah. I was gonna say, he's got a lot of high confidence in his team going into this year. Oh wow, woo! Well, you got yourself. How about some good box calling? How about a running back from York area, Ryan Henrich, from the Philadelphia Eagles? It is not Saquon. How about Darren Sproles on the beautiful green Philadelphia Eagle, just sitting in the hidden gems department? That's why I tell you folks, do not sleep on those hidden gems. You got players like Darren Sproles on the Philadelphia Eagles. Beckett cert right there. Congratulations, Ryan. On
Great hit.
A beautiful, beautiful. Darren
Hopefully
Sproles.
he is an Eagles fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's an Eagles fan,
He may just be a Saquon Barkley fan.
what a great
Hopefully
box calling.
Eagles fan, and that's a pretty great start to his
Oh,
Saturday.
it's a great start. So, Battle, are you out there? Let us know. I'm sure I'll give him a couple minutes because he says, no way my PC team hitting. Wow. Well, he's an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
And boy, there you go. That's a great way to start your Saturday morning here in the UA break room. Congratulations. Now let's see what's in the Saquon box. Wow. All right. I'll write that up. All right, here we go. Box 26. Well, Battle, a.k.a. Ryan, you're not going to like this one. You're not going to like it. But I'll tell you what, this is a Hall of Famer, so it may have a purpose, but I can totally understand the team that you despise the most. It's in your own division. It is a headliner hit, too. How about Emmitt Smith on the Dallas Cowboys all-white jersey? Like I said, he's a Eagles fan. We know Eagle fans, they don't like those Cowboys. But for Ryan, he's getting a headliner hit. Emmitt Smith on the white Dallas Cowboy. Provo cert right there. And he says, I am a collector, and it's okay. So there you go.
Okay,
I was
all
going
right.
to say, that's perfect. Where I was going to go next.
Perfect.
If you're a collector like myself, this has a purpose no matter what.
Oh, for sure.
First, it's a Hall of Famer. Second, you got to respect what he meant to the team.
Not
too.
just a Hall of Famer.
I mean,
the all-time leading rusher.
Yes, you're right. For some reason, Eric Dickerson is just sitting in my head.
There was so much conversation about Eric Dickerson and Saquon and the single-season record
Yeah,
this past season. But
now,
when you look at all-time leading rusher,
it's
guy, Emmitt Smith.
It is Emmitt Smith.
And, we know Emmitt Smith played for the Cardinals for a little bit.
He did towards the end of his career.
But Emmitt Smith is synonymous with the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, big time. Big time. Dallas.
That is a great headliner hit in the jerseys.
He lives in Texas?
One of my buddies saw Emmitt Smith in Orlando, Florida.
Really?
Because he's from Florida. Like, he was born in Florida. He played at University of Florida. So maybe now he's back in Florida. Who knows? Maybe he was promoting something. I'm sure he has. I was
gonna say. I think that's what
a
it
house
was.
in
Like,
Texas
there's
too.
a business that he was promoting out there. But let me write out really quick, Ryan.
But yeah, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP. When you're talking about the best of the best running backs, Emmitt Smith on a Dallas Cowboys item doesn't get much better than that.
Nope. It just sweetens it even better. And then again, it could just go ahead and trade it sometime down the line, and get that Eagle. This is going to be Emmitt Smith. And the other one is Darren Sproles. Ryan Henrich. So way to go, Ryan Henrich. Great personals. I mean, you get your own PC team in a Darren Sproles jersey, and then you follow it up with a headliner hit with Emmitt Smith. That's a great way, folks.
Nice running back
You
combo
don't have
there.
to go ahead and take a 1-8 shot. You can go ahead and join Ryan Henrich and go ahead and get a personal. And who knows? Baker Mayfield, O.J. Simpson, both headliners still out there. Those last 2 headliners, and now that's going to take us to a 6-2. 6 boxes left, 2 headliners. Come and get your chance at one of those 2 headliners or 4, right? Yeah, 4 hidden gems. This is 2, 4, 8, 8, 7, 3, 8. All right. So, what's going on there, Charles? Ryan saying, I can't wait. Actually, I'll go up 1 because he says, oh no, I'll take that. And then he says, you cannot sleep on Emmitt, dude. Nope, you can't.
No one's sleeping on Emmitt. No one's sleeping on Emmitt.
Nobody sleeps on Emmitt. No. That's like me saying, you don't sleep on Terrell Davis. Like that guy, if it wasn't for Terrell Davis, John Elway would never have his 2 championships or his 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I think that's how important Terrell Davis was to the Denver Broncos. Kind of similar with the Emmitt Smith, how important it was for him in the Dallas Cowboys. So let's see. Now we are done with those. Let's head over to our break page and show you guys what's out there. This is our live break page link. So if you guys are looking to jump into the action this morning, all you have to do is hit that link. It's going to take you directly to the page that is coming up on your screens right now. So, folks, once you click the link, you're going to scroll down to all of the breaks that we have right now, including this new break. We have a quad, double, and a single. Single is 145, 8 spots, and they're all sitting at 8 spots. So all it takes is a couple people to start this, and then we are rolling in the half and half college. Now, this is every single headliner. We have not done any boxes. This is 30 out of 30.
Brand new series.
All the headliners out there, secondary headliners, including Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, which we were just talking about. He's going to be on your Georgia Bulldogs, if I can get that out. George Kittle, Bijan Robinson, and Tyreek Hill out there in the college secondaries.
And I'm just going to say the Tyreek Hill helmet, no promises, but if you know about Tyreek Hill's college football situation, it's very likely that helmet has some Dolphins mixture in there.
Ooh.
With the speed. Because if you look at some of these, right, CeeDee Lamb is a rip. It looks like it's a rip between a Cowboys and OU.
Yeah.
If you look at Jordan Love, it looks like it's a Packers and Utah State
Where we at?
mix. Randy Moss. Randy Moss looks like a Vikings and Marshall mix. And Tyreek Hill, he played 1 season at Oklahoma State and then played at West Alabama, I believe. So, look, we get we get a lot of great stuff in here. I don't know that there's a West Alabama helmet sitting out there.
No.
My guess is that there's some Dolphins Oklahoma State mixture going on there with Tyreek Hill.
Dolphin Cowboys.
On top of that, this is a half and half, which means out of the 30 boxes, half are speed flexes, half are authentics.
Yep.
Now in the photo headliners, I count 12 speed flexes. Which means that there are at least three speed flexes sitting, most likely in the secondary headliners, but could also be
hidden gems
in the hidden gems.
Yep.
So just because you miss out on a speed flex in the photo headliners doesn't necessarily mean that you're missing out on the speed flex.
No.
As an added bonus, the college series is where the and more section is probably among the best.
Totally.
I've seen Odell Beckham in the and more.
Ooh.
I've seen Johnny Manziel in the and more. I've seen Michael Vick in the and more.
Yes.
For college. The college series.
So I'm trying to think college. Who do we had in college?
The college series and more is one of the better and more sections because not all those great college players necessarily translated to the NFL, but we knew them all in college.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Johnny Manziel, probably the best example of that. Maybe Jameis Winston is on there as well.
I was just saying
Marcus Mariota. Just examples of players
I was going to say we've had Marcus on the Oregon.
Players who didn't necessarily make it in the NFL.
But they're still out there.
Still out there in college.
Yeah.
And, Heisman
Well,
Trophy,
they've made their
Trophy
impact
winner.
in college. Where
Heisman Trophy winners in college.
They try to take that next step to the pros, and then they just faded. I could totally see also in the hidden gems section for that college, Oklahoma's quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts was at Bama for a little bit.
At Bama too, yeah.
But then went to Oklahoma where he put up big numbers.
Maybe Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams could be there too. You never know.
Man, Shedeur Sanders. I mean, this is the one that my eye straightly went to when I pulled up this graphic. I was like, oh my Lord, this is nasty.
It's a phenomenal helmet.
Oh, you got Coach Dion.
From an aesthetic standpoint, it's amazing.
This is the best helmet right now. I mean, yes, we got the GOAT Tom Brady on the Michigan, authentic, but this surpasses the Tom Brady. I mean, that's Shedeur. This is the first time, folks, that we have this guy in the break room. And you could be the first time winner if you land in the certain spot and call out the right numbers. This could be coming home to you.
You know, Dom and I talked about it back when the NFL draft was happening with Shedeur Sanders, and he was falling, as you see.
Wow.
That phenomenal ripped Colorado Buffaloes helmet with Shedeur's autograph right in the sweet spot.
Oh yes, that is the sweet spot too.
And the decal
I love that,
too.
That visor. It's like almost like a maroon red type color to it.
It's got some tint to it.
Very translucent.
It's got some tint to it. But Shedeur, whether you're a believer in Shedeur Sanders or not.
Oh yeah.
Right? There are some people who believe that he should never have fallen out of the first round.
Nope.
If you believe that, he should be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns week 1.
Well, I was just going to say
believe
that I was watching NFL Network, and apparently a report was that he's in line to be number one.
He's crushing the OTAs.
Yeah, he's crushing
the OTAs. And let's be real. Let's be real. The rest of their quarterback room is Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Kenny Pickett.
I like Gabriel too because of what he's doing too.
And an injured Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
If Shedeur Sanders is all that he's cracked up to be, he should beat out all of those guys.
Yeah. I could see
if he really is that good.
I could see the two rookies going into the
he should beat all of them out.
Because you keep Joe Flacco as for that veteran presence.
Sure. And Flacco did well with the Browns.
And he did. Yes,
when
he
came back in the NFL. But if you're looking at a player to get in now on, who could potentially be the starting quarterback week 1.
Oh yeah.
It's Shedeur Sanders.
It definitely is Shedeur. Out of all the players that we have, I mean, quarterback-wise, he's Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Tom Brady.
Everyone else is an established player. Right?
Yeah.
Established
this
player.
Guy
but this
is
guy
going to be on the rise.
We don't know.
I think he's going to be on the rise.
Yeah.
From what all I'm seeing in the reports and how reporters are saying that,
if anything, I mean, look, he's already got his number retired at Colorado.
Yeah,
so he's Colorado royalty already.
Big time.
He's college royalty already.
Big time. And that's the thing. Like you see him at a signing, maybe get him to sign that College Hall of Fame on here. Add that to it. So it's anything's possible.
Yeah,
I see people show up to these signings with their helmets or cards or jerseys, looking to add more to their jerseys. That's the thing. Like that's why I'm in this business. Is as a collector, it's just it's meaningful because. You watch these guys all the time, every Sunday during the football months. and to have that type of signature in your possession, knowing that you have something that's valuable, meaningful to you, you know, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't root for the Colorado Buffs, but it's all about aesthetics. Like I want,
But you
this.
know, here's the thing. You know Colorado now because of Deion
this guy,
Sanders
yeah. Oh,
and Shadur Sanders.
and Shadur's and Travis
Hunter.
Like
So
those three,
you
which,
know Colorado now.
which we will be having Travis Hunter here soon. I was gonna
Okay.
say I thought I saw some Travis Hunter in the production room.
Okay.
So I can't wait to see that on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho. I mean, a lot of these guys are. Now that's the one that I'm a little iffy on Travis Hunter. I don't know. It's
Okay.
because maybe I'm the videos I'm seeing. But he needs to gear it up. We know it's just OTAs.
Yeah.
Hey, he's just getting his feet wet in the NFL, so maybe he's got those jitters. Everyone gets
He just
jitters.
came off a wedding.
Oh yeah, he got the way. Yeah, I forgot.
You know,
he just got married.
Maybe he's got
So-
some other things on his mind. But
But-
this series
Ooh.
is, I mean, outside of Shadur, we got to include Shadur, obviously.
Yeah.
Loaded.
Yep.
Loaded. 12 speed flexes in the photo headliners with all the big names. CD Lamb
Yeah, the CD Lamb right here.
right there on the ripped Cowboys, Oklahoma
Oh,
speed flex.
that thing is nice.
Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love,
Here-
Josh
yep,
Allen.
Speaking of the Herbert,
Yep, there's
a Hydro Speed Flex, Justin Herbert. That is nasty, by the way. I love the Hydros. These things definitely stand out, makes their own image. Centerpiece for those that are looking for something to talk about during your barbecues, during your graduation season is kicking off. I see a lot of graduations going around.
You know that Oregon has so many uniform helmet combinations.
Oh, big
but
time.
this is probably a unique one.
You know,
You probably don't see that often.
Their women's college softball team is in the College World Series right
Yeah.
now. So it's, you know, Oregon is a very prominent college team. You know, they have a lot of good players coming out of that school. How about get the Justin Herbert on the Hydro? Yeah, the Hydros are sweet, says G. Williamson. So that is out there. We also have the Jordan Love, like Chip May was saying, the Utah State ripped with the Packers. Another beautiful lid in this college series. Then we also have, like I said, Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, Bijan Robinson, Tyreek Hill. That's the interesting one. And that's the one Chimay was talking about. You know, West Alabama played one season with the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Could be that. Could be ripped with the Dolphins, like we're seeing with the Jordan Love and the CD Lamb. So that's going to be interesting to see what these secondary headliners are represented
Yeah.
as. You know, are they going to be ripped authentics? Maybe a couple chrome authentics. We've seen it all here in the break room. I've seen satin authentics, chrome authentics, hydro authentics. So that's going to be an interesting fact
Yeah,
in
and,
those secondary headliners.
And get in the college series, even for the and more section in the college. That's, in my opinion, the best and more section. We talk about the diamonds being authentics are better.
Oh,
so
yeah.
for the value standpoint, I get it. The diamonds have great value as well in the and more. But for me personally, I think the college has the best name value in the and more section in terms of players.
I tell these folks all the time when I'm hosting, I love the hidden gems. I
Yeah.
call it the hidden gems because that's what I feel like they are. They're just out there, they're hidden, and they're always gems because when they're pulling out like a Hall of Famer and you're like, what? You know, how's he in there? And it's just, hey, those are the hidden gems. We get surprises all the time.
I mean, even look, George Kittle, Bijan Robinson, Terrell Davis, Tyreek Hill. Those are usually photoed headliners
Yes.
in pretty much any series.
Any series. George Kittle, number one headliner. Terrell Davis is always a headliner. BJ Robinson, Tyree. Yeah, Bruce Smith has lately been a secondary. I think I've seen him once in the photo headliners, but that was like in the jerseys or the minis we had him in. So these are the teams that are
in your spots. So spot 1 is going to be the LSU Tigers, Purdue Boilermakers, and Florida Gators. Spot 2 is going to be Wyoming Cowboys, BYU Cougars, and the Georgia Bulldogs. Spot 3 is going to be Oregon Ducks, Texas Longhorns, Miami Hurricanes. We got spot 4, Marshall Thundering Herd. And then we've got Iowa Hawkeyes, Tennessee Volunteers. In spot 5, we've got Michigan Wolverines, USC Trojans, and the Pittsburgh Panthers. In spot 6, we've got the Utah State Aggies, Florida Tech Hokies, and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. We have in spot 7, Oklahoma Sooners, Auburn Tigers, and the Arizona State Sun Devils. In spot 8 is the Colorado Buffaloes, TCU Horned Frogs, and the Alabama Crimson Tide. So those are your schools that are going to be represented in 8 of those spots. So who's going to be the first competitors? Who's going to be the first participants to break? It looks like we are 7 in the single.
Well, we have a mini break coming up.
Oh, we got a mini break. All right.
So that mini double has filled up, and that's ready to go.
So outside of that, looks like we're still 5 to go in that double box practice squad, 5 to go here in that single box vault, and 5 to go in those jerseys, and then we are sold out. So here we go, folks. Let's get that mini started, and then we'll see where we at after this. Could be the jerseys, could be the double box practice squad. You guys lead us the way. Mini break number, what is that going to be?
That is number 2.
Oh, number 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh. Times 2. All right, there you go, folks. That's the message for Jeff Holmes, Karen Reagan, Parker Taylor here twice. We got Bill Horton, Eric Safran, and then Bill jumped right back in there to close it out. So thank you, Bill, closing out the minis. I just need 2 numbers. It is a double box for you folks here in the Playbook Mini. Man, last couple of days, I just been dealing with this like sinus thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's why you're hearing my voice.
You're in what my building management office likes to call shoulder season.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty much mid-April through end of May, mid-April through mid-May. You're basically like, one day it'll be 75 degrees,
yeah,
sunny.
This is
perfect weather.
I hate this weather.
And the next day it'll be 45 degrees, raining, muggy.
Hate this weather. I hate it.
But we're getting better. We're getting better. I believe on Monday it's going to be in the high 80s.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I believe Monday is going to be high 80s, and then we'll settle into some 60s and 70s for a little bit before bumping up to 70s and 80s.
Eric
by
says
the end
he
of,
wants the wheel. Let's
by the
give him
end
the
of
wheel
June.
of 30. Nope. Where's my? There it is. All right, here we go. Eric Safran. Eric wants the wheel times 2, and our first number coming out in the minis are going to be 21. Hey, that's my number. Way to go. All right, so 15 to 20, 22 to 30. And our second number is going to be, if it gives me 9, I'm 28. I think we just did. Nope, we don't have. We had 28. All right, so then
21 and 28.
21 and 28. So this would be 27, 29. All right, we got our numbers. Save. Let's take Jeff and Bill and everyone else to our randomizer list, and here we go. 8 times. We got Jeff, Karen twice, Parker twice, Bill twice, and Eric Safran. We got 8 times. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 6, 7, and the final time, we've got Eric Safran in the NFC North. Jeff Holmes, you have that AFC West. Everyone else is in between. So let's show everyone at home on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch the rest of the list. And we've got Eric Safran, like I said, in the NFC North. Karen Reagan will have the NFC South. Bill Woden. Sorry, Bill, if I'm saying that wrong, but Bill Roden has the NFC East. Parker Taylor has the NFC West. We've got Karen in the AFC North. Bill's got the AFC South. Parker's got the AFC East. And Jeff, you have the AFC West. So here we go. We've got 21 and 28 once it comes into focus. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Box 21. What do we have in box 21? All right. Well, there we go, folks. Just like the Jersey Personals, we're going to start off with a beautiful headliner hit in the San Francisco. Your tight end, George Kittle, on the beautiful slate. You got the gold face mask, gold logo. These are absolutely Ricky's favorites. I prefer the all silver ones, but these are starting to grow on me too. I really like these. Beckett cert on the back. This guy is going to be looking forward to a bounce back year this year.
Bounce back year, and should be. We'll see what the receiver room looks like week 1, but should be Brock Purdy's top target.
Should be
in the
his
offense.
top target. He does
and,
got
Brock Purdy just got paid.
he did get Ayuk back.
Yeah, but Ayuk will be hurt to start the season, I believe.
Is he?
I think so. Ayuk will be hurt to start the season because Ayuk.
No, that's Persal got hurt. He's out with a hamstring. He won't be available till the start of the season.
Well, Ayuk,
training camp.
So Ayuk tore his ACL in week 7 of last year. So we'll see where he's at. Typically,
I read a report that
9
he was
months,
on pace.
9 months to a year. We'll see.
But that is going to go to Parker Taylor. Congratulations, Parker Taylor.
But regardless, George Kittle is looking for a bounce back year. And we know George Kittle, when he gets going, he's arguably the top tight end in the NFL.
And just announced this morning, they just traded with Philadelphia Eagles to get their pass rusher on defense. So their defense just improved.
Yeah.
So this team is going to be on
A
the
team
lookout.
that's looking to bounce back.
Yeah.
After,
Huge bounce back.
After a rough slew of injuries last year.
Yeah.
They should get
Because
McCaffrey back.
that whole team going into that season was like favorite to win. And then it just was injury after injury after injury.
They should get McCaffrey back. Ayuk will be coming back. Pearsall looked really good at the end of last season. So hopefully he's healthy. Brock Purdy just got paid. So that contract situation is out of the way now.
Yep.
Their
He can
offense should be bouncing back. Their defense should be rock solid as well in what is going to be a very tough NFC West, with the Rams looking like a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, because they got Devontae Adams.
The Cardinals,
they upgrade.
Cardinals are on the way up.
Yep.
And the Seahawks, we'll see what the Seahawks look like with Sam Darnold.
That
Sam
Seahawks
Darnold and
for
Cooper
me-
Kupp. Sam Darnold and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Seahawks is a dark horse for me in that division. But my favorites going in would be San Francisco and Rams, just what they've added over the offseason. Hey, we got a bag for the first time. Look at this. We got a bag. Oh man. Oh, I'm not used to the bags. Oh, well, I know why. This has no team.
Okay.
This has no team, Chinmay.
Okay. I am just as intrigued as you are now.
Whoa. We were just talking about this guy. And it's only one team he's played for. So, congratulations, Karen, AFC North hit. It's a college. It's a Heisman Trophy winner. And it's none other than money, Johnny Manziel on the Heisman Mini. It's going to be a Beckett cert. It is an AFC North because he played for only one professional team, and that was the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns. But, hey, this is pretty neat to be in those minis. You don't see this very often.
He's not even in the headliners, right?
No.
I don't. Yeah. See.
No.
This is where we talk about the Moore, the hidden gems.
Yep.
You have a Heisman pose You got a Heisman decal on both sides.
Oh.
And a Johnny Manziel autograph. And, you
And
know,
an inscription on here too. I believe it says Heisman. R. Heisman. I think that says. Is that to me or to you? What does that look like? R. Rookie Heisman.
Yeah, I don't know what the R is.
So,
I think he's trying to say Heisman,
Yeah.
but who knows?
It's a rare.
Yeah.
Rare autograph, rare inscription there. But you can see it. I don't know. You can see it right there. Right. That word right there is Heisman. But then right above it looks like he tried to write something, but then stopped.
He thought about putting something on there,
something R,
and then decided
and
not
then
to.
decided I'm just gonna write Heisman. So it's funny. I think it's pretty cool.
It's very Johnny Manziel.
I was just gonna, very Johnny Manziel to be. Hopefully maybe he was dipping into the edibles that day.
Hey, who knows? Oh, he's off that.
Oh, he's off that.
He's off a lot. Well,
He's clean.
if you've seen the Untold, Johnny Manziel.
Untold.
So the Netflix series they do, like the Untold series. So they've done like they did Jake Paul. They talked
Okay, I'll
about
have to
like
look on
the
Netflix.
Urban Meyer's Florida Gators.
Okay,
like,
I seen
They've
that
done
one.
those sports series. So they did one on Johnny Manziel, and Manziel by the end of it was basically like he was talking about all the partying and the A&M Heisman atmosphere and you know everything that went on there. And he's basically like, yeah, like we're like I've gone past all that now. Like I'm in a much better place. Like with in terms of like substances and things of that nature. As he's like popping a beer and like chugging this beer with a bunch of his buddies like in the backyard playing beer pong and engaging in other activities. Like it's just the most classic Johnny Manziel quote ever.
I'm gonna have to watch that now.
Well, you talk about the hidden gems in the and more, and this gives me more confidence that Johnny Manziel is in the college series in the hidden gems because typically again, not guaranteeing anything,
Yeah, you're right. No.
but typically when you have a player in one series, they tend to be in the other series
in
as well,
multiple
right?
series. Oh, yeah.
George Kittle,
Yep.
Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen. You see them across multiple series.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to get those high-profile athletes. We tend to put them in multiple series. So, pretty good chance that Johnny Manziel is
yeah,
in that
because I was
college
gonna say the minis we just pulled to George Kittle, which is in that college secondary headliner, along with Terrell Davis, Bruce Smith, B.J. Robinson, and Tyreek Hill. So Chimay's got a very valid point, folks. His intuitions, I guess my gut feeling is Johnny Manziel is a hidden gem in the college. Only way we find out, folks,
There's only
is you
one way
jump
to
in.
find out for sure.
We got to get you guys.
And I'm not
in
guaranteeing
that
anything.
break. It is the chase, so
It
you
is the
guys will
chase.
be added to that. So you guys are gonna earn yourself some money just by hopping into that college break and looking at that. Let's go back to our randomizer and show you guys what is left.
And not to keep harping on the college break, but it is the new series that we just
it's
dropped,
new.
and it's completely loaded. You want to talk about opportunities to, double up and, quad up in these divisions. I mean, LSU, you got Jamar Chase and JJ among the headliners, but you also got Drew Brees on the Purdue helmet as well as that. You can, you're in one spot, you can get multiple items. The Wyoming, BYU, Georgia spot, you're talking about Josh Allen, Steve Young, and Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
In the headliners.
No, Terrell Davis would be Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah. Wyoming, BYU, and Georgia is the spot.
Oh, you're talking about spots wise.
I'm talking ability to double up.
Oh,
right?
okay.
If you're in one spot, but because it's college, right? It's not necessarily divisions.
Oh wow, yeah,
Right?
you're right.
Wyoming, BYU, Georgia.
There's a triple up.
If
in
you're
that one.
if you're in that's just among the headliners.
Yeah.
Right. That's just among the headliners. You got Marshall, Iowa, and Tennessee. Marshall and Iowa. You can go George Kittle and Randy Moss.
Oh man.
Michigan and USC and Pitt. You can go Tom Brady and Troy Polamalu. Oklahoma, Auburn, ASU. Oklahoma. I only see
I was gonna say
CeeDee
that.
Lamb in the headliners.
So we now know the Tyreek Hill.
It's Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State.
But Oklahoma State, Utah State, Jordan Love, Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
So again, and this is the best opportunity to double up because it's a brand new series, 20 headliners in the 30 boxes.
And even in that Colorado, you could go home with Shadur Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson
Oh, yeah.
in that TCU and Colorado. Alabama Crimson Tide, you're looking at more BJ Robinson,
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Well, Bijan
No,
Bijan
BJ
was at
Robinson.
Texas.
Was Texas. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
But Derrick Henry is there in the Alabama
I'm trying to-
spot.
Maybe I'm trying to think who else could be a hidden gem for the Alabama. Jalen Monroe.
Yeah, Milrow could be there. Mark Ingram could be.
I was gonna say we had Mark
in the
Ingram
Alabama.
before.
Yeah.
Who else has we've had in the secondary Alabama?
Plenty of
The
defensive.
defensive guys. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah. CJ Mosley, I've seen as a
Carter.
as a hit.
Or not, Carter. Jalen Carter? No.
No, Jalen Carter was at Georgia. I see the Oregon Texas spot. You can go Bijan and Justin Herbert. So plenty of opportunities there
big time.
to grab multiple helmets with one spot in the college.
Eric's saying what's left in the jerseys. We've got two headliners, Baker Mayfield and the O.J. Simpson as the last two. 6 boxes left, 2 headliners, 4 hidden gems. So,
K2 Sledge saying the Brett Favre Untold was very good. I have to catch that.
I'm going to have to catch that one too.
As a Packers fan, I got to catch
Really?
Brett Favre.
I'm going to have to see.
Brett Favre, the Untold story, which I'm guessing will delve more into his off the field
Off the
and
yeah.
post career.
What was the? I saw another one on Netflix.
They
that
usually
I thought
release
was
like 3
really
or 4.
good.
They usually release 3 or 4 at the same time.
What was it? Was it the basketball? No, it wasn't basketball.
There was a Manti Te'o one also.
Okay, I saw that one.
Okay.
The Notre Dame, Manta Teo one.
Yeah. But they
What was
usually
the one I was
release-
watching. I was like, oh, this was. Oh, it was the 2004 Red Sox.
Yeah.
With the whole Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Now that one was a surprise. I was like, A-Rod almost became a Red Sox, and then Kevin Millard screwed it all up on the air. I was like, oh man, I thought that was a good one because
Yeah.
a lot of the behind the scenes, I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
Some really good. Netflix has been coming out with some really good short story, like the short docs.
A lot of great sport. You know,
Yeah.
Netflix is they're doing the Christmas game. They're airing the Christmas games for NFL.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're getting into
They
into
are
the
getting into
sports.
sports
They
world,
did they did the hot dog eating contest.
Oh
right,
yeah,
with Kobayashi
Chestnut
and Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, that
So
one
they're
was a
getting
fun one to
into-
watch too.
They're
'cause
getting into the sports. They're getting into the sports
the-
game as well.
the whole backstory, how they got into it, and how they became the popular competitor, like
Yeah.
the rivalry competitors and everything, and then the backstory, how there was the cheating scandal with
Yeah.
Yobi Tashi. I think
Yeah.
his name is Tashi. It was a good series. A lot of these that I watch are like I'll watch the first and then I get sucked into. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna like it or not. So
Quarterback, receiver, starting 5, the NBA
So I
series
haven't
that they've
seen
done.
receivers
Okay,
yet.
so Kittle is in receivers.
Okay, that's the one with Keto.
Yeah, Amon Ra is in there.
Tyreek
Devontae
Hill
Adams
or
is in
Devontae.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Debo is in there too because Debo and Kittle was the
Ooh,
combined
I can't
one.
wait.
But yeah, quarterback is also. I believe there's a season 2 of quarterback coming up. They've delved into a lot of basketball, starting 5. They did one on the Redeem team for the Olympics, and they did the Court of Gold is what it's called, but it was on the 2024 Olympics
Oh, okay.
basketball team. But they covered all the teams, not just Team USA.
Well, I have a lot now on
Yeah,
my
you got a
menu now,
lot of Netflix to get to.
Wow. So where do you guys want to go? We are 7 to go in that first college single. Now it is the lowest point in this college series. So if you can't afford to get into the double or the quad, the single is your best option because again, all it takes is one opportunity, one spot, you can land yourself this Shedeur Sanders. We've seen it here many times. I've seen it here many times where someone, they tell us, well, I can't really afford, but I really like the series. I'll jump into the single. We go ahead and fill the single. We randomize the names. They call out the box number, or a lot of times the wheel will call it out. And next thing we know, we're pulling out a headliner for that person that, like, all right, I'll close it out. Or, I'm just a little, I don't like the word skeptic, but a little concerned on how this all works out.
Yeah.
And then they jump in and they're like, oh, that was fun. I got to do it again. I'm hooked. So we have a lot of, we got Sledge in here saying what's left in the basketball series. Well,
Okay.
basketball, that is also fully loaded too. Let me show you guys that.
Great ratio, 50%. 6 headliners in 12 boxes.
Oh, beautiful head. Oh,
Karl Malone and Shaq
love those ratios.
on the jerseys.
Yes.
And the Kevin Garnett trophy
Oh.
is still there. Dom was wanting to pull out that trophy.
Yeah.
For the past few shows.
That's the one I'm trying to be pulling out. It's been about a good 4 to 5 months since I last pulled out a Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah. The NBA Finals are about to kick
We'll
off
see.
next week.
Well, definitely, next week.
Game one is next Thursday. No matter what happens with the Knicks Pacers.
Yeah,
The Thunder are sitting, chilling
they're
at home, sitting pretty, waiting,
just game plan, just watching the game.
for their opponent.
Watching the game.
Pacers Knicks game 6 is tonight.
Yep.
Knicks are hoping to stay alive, send the series back.
So that
to
means
Madison
game
Square
7
Garden.
would be
Game
Monday?
7 would be Monday.
Monday.
Game 7 would be Monday if there is a game 7.
Well, that's gonna be. Where are we at? At Pacers tonight?
We are at Indianapolis tonight.
Yeah. I think Indy's going to wrap it up tonight. That's what I said about Indy wrapping it up in New York, and they folded on me. Because I took a bet from Michael Grimm out there. If he's
Okay,
out there
yeah.
watching, he's like, "Hey guys, this is a guaranteed bet," and I took that
Guaranteed dub.
And nope, not a guarantee because Halibut did not score 20 points that
Let's
game.
see what the odds are for
So for
game.
for Sledge, this is what's left in that basketball. Like Chinmay said, we have that licensed jersey, Karl Malone from the Utah Jazz. We also have the Shaquille O'Neal jersey, the Kevin Garnett trophy of the Larry O'Brien. We've got 2 basketballs on the Wilsons. It's Steve Nash and James Harden, and then a secondary headliner in Tyler Hero from the Miami Heat. So that is what's left. Like
Steve
Chinmay
Nash,
said.
2-time MVP.
Oh, yes.
James Harden, also a league MVP, who very quietly is in the top 15 in scoring in NBA history.
Do you think he's going to retire, or is he done, or is he coming back?
He's far from done. I think James Harden is in his early 30s. Oh, sorry, no, he's 35, so he's getting up there. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't,
no, he'll be back.
He'll be back?
Yeah, he'll be
Okay.
back. James Harden will be back. Pacers are 4-point favorites tonight.
Okay, 4 points.
minus 166 on that money line. The road team has won now. They have won 3, 4. The road team has won 4. No. The road team has won 3 of the 5 games so far. The home team has won the last 2 games, though. So we'll see what happens.
That's tough.
We'll see what happens. But that
And then Sledge for the jerseys, that's going to be Baker Mayfield and O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson.
that's just the headliners. There are 6 jerseys in total.
Yeah.
But the headliners, Baker Mayfield.
4
and,
hidden gems.
the
4
Juice-
hidden gems.
And it's possible on that OJ jersey, it's very possible that the Juices Loose inscription
Oh, really?
will be on there.
Let's take a look at that because I did not see that. Where were you seeing? Where were you guys? What did you guys picked it out?
No, we didn't pick it out, but I've seen on the OJ helmets.
Oh, okay.
It's possible that that the Juices Loose could be
Could be.
on there
Ooh.
as
The
a,
juice is loose. LOL.
as an inscription.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've seen it all here in the break room with O.J. Simpson. There's a lot of inscriptions. I am surprised at what these guys add to to these helmets because I'm like, it's the stuff that comes in here.
It's basically on a whim, right? They're adding stuff on a
yeah.
whim, right? Because the
Yeah.
autograph is what we tell them. You know, I'm sure they're told. You know, you can put whatever else you want on it. The primary thing is to put the auto in a great spot.
Great spot, yeah.
And then you can do whatever else you want with it afterwards.
Yep.
And
Perfect
these guys are
example was,
signing a lot of items.
Lawrence Taylor. Like he puts on there the baddest MFer and all his stats on there. I love Ricky Williams and what he puts
Ricky Williams is the all-timer.
Oh, he is the all-timer.
Ricky Williams is the all-timer. If you are a cannabis enthusiast, Ricky Williams is your guy.
We just pulled out the marijuana leaf jersey yesterday, me and Ricky on our show. And it's just like if he's not hitting hoes, he's smoking bows probably.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's got inscriptions after inscriptions after inscriptions. So OJ Simpson has a couple of good inscriptions. Baker Mayfield has a couple. He puts out there "Fire the Cannons." Yeah. What's the other one?
He does
let
Baker cook.
Let Baker cook.
On the college one, he would put a Heisman inscription.
He'll put the Heisman on the college.
On the NFL one, maybe I don't know, passing touchdowns leader. He could put that. I don't think he would, but he usually does the Let Baker cook.
Yeah.
Or Fire the Cannons. That's typically a good one. If you guys are looking to get into a break that is more likely to close, the jerseys are 5 to go.
Yep.
The practice squad double is 5 to go.
Yep.
And the vault single is also 5 to go.
Oh, we're moving on the vault.
And
All right.
Vault, there aren't that many headliners. There's still Barry Sanders, Derrick Henry, and Terrell Davis is a nice little running back trio there in the headliners in the vault. But there are also still 4 vault keys left in the vault, including the $300 key.
Get out of here.
So,
all right.
Of the 15 boxes, if we include the vault keys in there, there's 9 headliner items in the 15 boxes in the vault. And that vault single is 5 to go.
That Terrell Davis, all white with the retro Denver Broncos logo on the beautiful blue ink. You got the inscription Hall of Fame on there. Yeah. I love the awesome visor on this thing. That thing just really makes it stand out. So that is the lone Speed Flex in here. Then we have Barry Sanders on the salute to service, Derrick Henry on the on the military camouflage. We also have Jamar Chase on that chrome authentic. Here it is, folks. I told you this is very often that we're starting to get a lot of these chrome authentics, hydro authentics, the satin authentics. So these authentics that we're getting in the room are just now no more your standard authentics. We're actually starting to mix it up here in your authentics with the chromes, the hydros, and the others that I mentioned. I believe we also had a custom mural authentic.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the authentics are starting to get better. And they're no longer just being standard. Like I feel like a lot of the attention got towards the Speed Flexes, which is rightfully slow. But I think now the artists are starting to dabble in the authentics too, just to kind of give it more of a variety. Yeah. So, and that's what we like here in the break room. We love the variety of things that we have here. So
and maybe football's not your thing. NBA Finals starting to roll around. The basketball double is also 5 to go for the breaks as well. So maybe you're looking to get into hoops a little bit. The basketball double is also 5 to go.
So 5 to go here in that vault single. We are 7 to go in that basketball double box. 5 to go here in that double box practice squad. And here, the last 2 headliners are going to be authentics. That's going to be the Edgerrin James on the Colts Lunar and the Aiden Hutchinson on the Rave. So where are my Lions fans? We've got an Aiden Hutchinson. This guy is going to bounce back. Been watching his IG videos. Wow. That knee looks healthy. The way he's cutting, the way he's just being really testing that knee out. And he looks like he's ready to roll. So I would definitely jump on an Aiden Hutchinson if I can, because we saw what he was going to be like
He
until
was
that injury.
he was going to be the defensive player.
He
of the
was
year.
on. Yes,
He was on pace.
Oh, and then that injury just cost him. I was like, but now I think this year he's going to work towards that.
Look, you talk
defensive
about
player of the year.
you talk about the Lions losing Ben Johnson, obviously offensive
Yes.
coordinator, Aaron
Yep.
Glenn defensive coordinator, but they're getting a lot back in terms of starters on the defense.
Yes, they
they're
are.
getting a lot of
Yes.
players back from injury because they had a lot of injuries on the
lot
defensive
of
side of the
injuries.
ball, and paramount is Aiden Hutchinson.
I was going to say, because looking at that team, the Lions, that's all they needed was the presence of Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
And they could have been a Super Bowl team. But
They were a Super Bowl team. They looked like a Super Bowl
They
contender
did.
without Aiden
Yes.
Hutchinson.
Yep.
Now imagine they're getting Aiden Hutchinson back
Oh.
on top of other players on the defense.
I think a lot of I'm seeing out there is Bills versus Lions for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Now I don't
would
know
not,
if that's
would not be surprising.
I would not be surprised if that does.
Would
pan
not
out.
be surprising.
Because a lot of people are saying this is Josh Allen's year, coming off an MVP season. Now it's a Super Bowl for him.
Yeah.
And I think that's in line. But the
MVP
we just got to see if the universe is in line.
Contract
with,
extension.
Yes, the contract.
Got married.
Oh yeah,
So,
he just got married. this past weekend, right?
I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was just
Just this past weekend.
Yeah. So things are trending in the right direction for Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Now
So-
that Super Bowl title, he got one ring. He got one ring. Now he wants the Super Bowl.
He wants the Super Bowl ring. So the Edgerrin James, Aiden Hutchinson, the last two, and then the secondary is going to be from the double up opportunity, or actually no, not double up. I'm sorry, Garrett Wilson from the AFC East.
Yeah.
The New York Jets will be that. So AFC East, NFC North, AFC South. Those are your three spots in that practice squad. 8 boxes left, 3 headliners, 5 hidden gems. So that's about a 8-5 or 5-3. We're looking at what, 75% chance, maybe less than that, 70% chance.
So 3 out of 8, you're looking at a 38% chance at a headliner.
38%.
Now, I will say, so two authentics, right?
Very yes.
Two authentics. So you got a 25% chance at an authentic, and you may think, okay, well that's not all that great. But if you look at the price point, the practice squad double is at 96. The diamond single,
Right there.
the diamond single is also at 96. And the practice squad double, you could potentially get 2 authentic helmets
Instead of one.
instead of just one in
Yep.
the diamonds.
Yep.
So for the price point, the practice squad is much better in terms of the bang for
it
your buck
is.
for the authentics.
It is.
For those authentics.
Yes. Because like I was just gonna say, Chip May, like when I'm out there playing and I'm looking at what they're talking about, what they're trying to push, that's one of the reasons why I like the practice squad. Because again, it makes sense, especially where the ratios are at. If I
Yeah.
know, all right, this guy's got 8 boxes left, and my chances at and they got a diamond, but it's $96 for a single box. I could take the $98 and try to double up. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that $98 and get into that practice squad because I like my chances at maybe taking 2 authentics home instead of just hopping in that diamonds and having a shot at 1. Now I'm looking like, okay, I got value back in the price point that I purchased,
Right.
$98, because a lot of these authentics are in the range of $500-$600. I'm lowballing on the 500. My high end on the authentics, Edgerrin James, I would say anywhere from $650. Aiden Hutchinson, I would say from $650 to $700 because of what that guy means to that team, and he's still playing.
Right.
A lot of these players who are still playing, their value are just going to continue to go up. But Edgerrin James, he's a Hall of Famer. We're looking maybe $600, $650.
Yeah.
So I would love to just jump into this break page. Unfortunately, I can't. Me and Chim May are here. We're rocking and rolling on a Saturday morning. So let's see about jumping into that double box practice squad. 5 to go. We are 5 to go in this double box basketball. So there is some movement in that. We're 5 to go here in that single box vault. and 7 to go in the single box practice squad. 7 to go in the 7 to go in the single box basketball. So I would definitely jump into that double box. 2 items coming out in the basketball. Could it be the licensed jersey Karl Malone? Could it be the Kevin Garnett trophy? We'll have to see, because this is on the verge, on the doorstep. All we need is a couple more players to jump in that, and then we're rocking and rolling in a double box. We are 5 to go in those jerseys. So we are here looking at the break page. We are 5 to go in several breaks here. We could turn 5s into 3s, 3s into 1s, so forth. And then we're on to a break. So hopefully, depending on what you guys want to see come out next, double box practice squad 5. So there's a lot of 5s. Where do you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to see come out next? That's up to you. Personals. We were talking about personals, just like Ryan out there and getting jersey personals. He hit a Emmitt Smith headliner and a personal PC jersey of his on the Philadelphia Eagles, Darren Sproles. So for some reason, this is not, unless we have to like sign in, but I don't think that's it. But for some reason, can't really see it unless I put it on. But for $184.99 in the jerseys.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, no, on the like the main page.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just
okay.
none of this comes up. Jerseys $184. You could take home a Baker Mayfield or OJ Simpson as those last 2 headliners in there. If it's the full-size reps, the headliners left in this is going to be the Bo Jackson, the Kurt Warner on that awesome Cardinals flash. We have the Bo Jackson Las Vegas Raiders. We also have the J.J. Watt on the Houston Texans military camouflage. War Moon. I know Charles has been waiting for a mooning to happen. Charles Nelson, if that's the case, I jump into that reps personal and see about pulling the War Moon on the Houston Oilers. AJ Green on that sick flash Bengals. The Patrick Willis on the San Francisco Standard. We also have Ricky Williams. Speaking of Ricky Williams, he's on the New Orleans flash, a rep out there. No inscriptions. I don't see any inscriptions on here. We also have the Williams cousins. Just found this out, Jim May, on Thursday from Alex Tellez.
Okay.
That Jamison Williams and Kyron Williams are cousins.
Yeah.
So Jamison Williams on the alternate helmet from the 2024 season. Jamison Williams and, of course, his cousin on the Rams lunar rep, Kyron Williams. So those are your headliners. We do have 2 secondary headliners. It's going to be Jalen Carter and Frank Gore. So there's a chance in these reps you could get Frank Gore and, Patrick Willis. But unfortunately, it's just a personal. The mini personals, actually a headliner package. Actually, if you want, because the mini personals are not up, you know how to put that up? The mini personals?
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look.
Yeah, unless you see it on your end, I'm not seeing it on my end.
Let's see.
I got jerseys, reps, and the headliner package. Now the headliner package, folks.
No, I'm seeing. Yeah, jerseys, reps, and headliners. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. Okay, I'll take a look.
So the headliner package is 4 boxes. You get an authentic, a rep, a jersey, and a mini, all for that price. And these are headliners in the past 2 months. So headliners that we've had here, Bo Nix, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, Derrick Henry, OJ Simpson, Tyreek Hill, Kurt Warner, Jamar Chase. A lot of those headliners are going to be in these headliner mystery box package for you guys. So that's another option for you guys. And then if you guys are also playing with us for numerous times, numerous days, weeks, months, I would highly suggest you jump into our signature club. It is free to join. All you have to do is click the join now. And when you do that, you fill out all the information. You're going to start off with 500 points just by following all of our social medias. That's from the TikTok to Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, and our YouTube channel. You do earn 10 points for every time you log into your account. And what just happened? I didn't want to do that. And it's 25 points per dollar. Now, this is where it gets very interesting, folks, because I like to play the whole what if game. You know, when you play here in the break room, let's just go on a limb here and say that you jump into this quad box. 580 is the spot. So when you do 580 times 25, that's 14,500, ladies and gentlemen, in points you're going to earn. And that is going to put you at just rookie collector. Now, let's say we take that and add let's say you get 2 spots. That's times 2. That's 29,000. You're on your way to become a first string collector, and you get that free jersey spot on us. So the thing is as you play more and more and more here in the break room, the more and more you level up and you get that GOAT collector and you receive that headliner packages on us, which you get that authentic rep jersey and mini for free. So it's a great way to, you know, earn yourself some cool rewards as you play here in the break room. And tell your friends and tell your families all about this great break room where they can get sports memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. And what else? I think that's it. Let's go back to the break page. Any movement? Let's take a quick refresh. Still 5s in the double box practice squad, 5 to go in the double box basketball. We're 5 to go in the single box vault. 5 to go in those jerseys. And that's pretty much it. So I don't see no 4s yet. But hey, we are 10-12 here in the break room. 10-12 here in the break room. We're going to stay on until about 10:45, but at least we got to get some orders in. So in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to change this, Chase, because no one's going to jump into this really quick. We let this half and half marinate for a long time. I'm going to do from now till 10:45. We're going to do 5 boxes. Actually, you know what? Give me 6 boxes. Yeah, I think you guys can give me 6 boxes. 6 boxes gets a wheel spin. So there you go. We'll take this randomizer off. So 6 boxes gets a wheel spin. Those people that get the 6 boxes, you guys will get a wheel spin all to yourselves. So let's see. And that could happen. That could easily happen here in this break room. We got 5 to go in the double box practice squad. There's your 2. We got the double box in the basketball. There's your 4. And then 5 to go in the single box vault and 5 to go in the jerseys. That's your 6 boxes right there. It could happen. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want that extra money to go into your pocket, jump into these breaks. Let's close them out and let's have some fun and finish off our 9 a.m. show strong with Chinmay and myself, Robbie Lopez and Chinmay. Did you find it?
I did. It was on the old. Had the old headliners in there, so I'm putting in the new. Yeah, I'm putting in the new stuff. Yeah,
Had the old stuff.
had the old stuff. So have to.
Good catch. Good catch.
Gotta redo Gotta redo this.
I was wondering. I'm like looking at your face. You're like, huh? What is this?
Because I saw the minis and it was the same series, and I was like, okay, this seems right. And then I made it live, and then I looked at the photo again. And I was like, never mind. This is not correct. So let me get into this series and
So, what's everybody doing on their Saturday morning? Waking up. If you are just waking up, let us know. Let us know in the chat. We got 11 eyeballs out there, 11 people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Good morning to everybody out there on the East Coast, Central Standard Time, Mountain Time, and the West Coast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll tell you what, folks, if you are just tuning in, just waking up, just rubbing those eyes, maybe you guys just started the whole pot of coffee, you're watching your sports news, or just regular news, we have a brand new series for you guys. A brand new series that has not been touched. And it's a first time we've had this person in the break room. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the college half and half speed flexes, half authentics. And for the first time in the UA break room, we got this guy, the quarterback from the Colorado Buffaloes, Shedeur Sanders, with his dad, prime time on the mural helmet. This scene is absolutely gorgeous. I like that maroon red translucent visor. Oakley's, by the way. Again, these Oakley visors are not cheap. These are valued over $200 when it comes to these Oakleys. I've seen Oakley visors go for $500. So these are not cheap visors, folks. And this thing is just fabulous. I mean, breathtaking, gorgeous. I don't know what other adjectives to use for this thing.
the minis, the mini personals are available now.
All right.
We did. I will say we did just pull the George Kittle.
Yep.
So that headliner is off, but most of the other headliners, at least among the photo headliners, most of them are still there. TJ Watt is also gone. So TJ Watt, George Kittle are not there, but both the Cowboys are there. Ray Lewis is there. OJ Simpson, Tyreek Hill, Phil Simms, Jamar Chase, and Kurt Warner on the Rams mini are all still available in that series if you want to go the personal route.
I'll tell you what, folks. Also, 11 people out there. We could turn 11 people into 21 people. All you guys have to do, it takes less than 5 seconds. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Now let everybody know in your family and friends where they can get today's hottest sports memorabilia, just like this. First time in the UA break room, Shedeur Sanders on the custom Colorado Buffalo. This is absolutely beautiful. Why are you mad? That's Herman. Herman's saying, I bought a slot for Beyond the Arc number 9 yesterday. Seems like I'm still the only one in that slot. Yes, Herman, you are still in that.
Single, yeah.
You're still in that.
Yep.
Now, here's the question, Herm. You do have an option because you are in the single by yourself. The double is moving. So if you do want to buy another single spot, we could take your 2 singles and take you to the double, and that'll help us get that down to 4, I believe.
Yeah.
So that will get that moving. So that's another option. We don't do cross in, I was going to say in the restaurant business, cross-contamination, but we do not cross breaks. Meaning we don't. If you're in the basketball and you wanted to take that to the vault, we don't do that.
Yeah.
But if it's in the same series,
Yeah.
we could do that. So again, it's something that is in your interest. If you want to buy another single, we'll take the 2 singles and take you to the double. Back to the college. This is a brand new series for you guys. And speaking of the other speed flexes, this is the Justin Herbert Hydro Speed Flex. A lot of chatter in the room saying that Hydros are beautiful. They are. It is just something about the Hydros that just literally stands out. Other helmets that may be in your collection. Again, this is I call this the centerpiece conversation because it is. It's the wow factor. It's when you put it out there for people to see, and then you come over, whether it's your summer barbecues, your graduation parties, weddings in wedding season. You know, you get your boys in the room and tell them, hey, check out this awesome Hydro Justin Herbert I won, or check out this custom Tom Brady I won here in the UA break room. These folks have tremendous stuff for just fraction of cost, and you're gonna your friends are gonna be like, well, I'm assuming that's cost you like $3,000 because I'm sure your friends know the game.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna say, yeah, and you're gonna say, you know what? Negative. I got this thing for just $192. That's $192 if it was a double box.
Yeah.
But you could get it as low, because this is a double box in the college. The single box, I believe, is 180, or I'm sorry, not 180, 145. The 145. So you could get that Hydro Justin Herbert for as low as 145. And we've had it multiple times, folks. I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to get you guys to jump in here. A lot of people have jumped into a single box and then let it ride and hit a headliner for just $145. Yeah. And they go nuts. We don't hear from them in the comments and then until they're like, OMG, holy, I'm like still beyond belief that I hit that. You're like, it's amazing the comments that we get.
You're at 20 headliners for the college and 30 boxes.
It's 15 and 15. 15 speed flexes, 15 authentics.
Looking back at the divisions, because I quickly checked, there is no Texas A&M on there, so it's unlikely that Johnny Manziel is in there. Even though we just saw him.
Oh, that's right.
Even though we just saw him on the mini, it's unlikely that Johnny is in because A&M is not among the divisions. But typically, you see a player in one break, he's likely to be, or in one series, he's likely to be in another series when he's that type of player. But the Anmore section of the college, among the most loaded, in my opinion, in the break room. So even if you don't get one of those headliners, one of those 20 headliners in 30 boxes, you're still likely to walk away with a highly notable player on an authentic or better.
Yeah.
Authentic or better. So the half and half name comes from half of them are speed flexes, half of them are authentics.
Yep.
Now, 12 of the 15 speed flexes are in the photoed headliners.
Oh, yes.
And it's very likely that the other 3 are in the secondary headliner section.
Secondary or hidden gems.
Could be in the hidden gems too. We'll see.
That's the part
You
that
could
that
get a
gets
speed
me.
flex
Yeah.
in that Anmore section. So it is possible, even if you miss out on a headliner, to get a really notable college player on a speed flex.
Oh yeah. This is the one. This is the prime.
Robbie's just going crazy over this. If you've been watching the stream, you've just been watching a Shedeur Sanders helmet.
It's been the Shedeur Sanders show all morning. This thing is just the wow factor. It's the first time I'm seeing him. It's the first time we've had him in the room. Why not showcase him?
I've seen Shedeur before. I don't think it was on a speed flex though.
So the first speed flex.
It might have been a mini helmet.
Was it a mini?
Yeah, I think it. Or maybe it was actually, you know what? It might have been a Colorado helmet, but it might have been Deion Sanders.
Yeah, we do get Deion.
It could have been. It might have been Deion on the Colorado helmet, because I've seen a similar decal, like the one that this has. I've seen a similar decal, and it looks like Deion is on that one too, right?
I know the one you're talking about. Yes,
So
it was a similar one.
That might have been a Deion helmet, though.
It was a Deion.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I know the one you're talking about.
right.
Yeah. Yep. That was the Deion mural, the player mural. Yep.
Yes.
Or coach mural at the time. But yeah, that one.
So this could be the first Shedeur. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Great start in the break room for Shedeur Sanders with that type of helmet.
And then the Hydro Justin Herbert. Ooh. Check out that lime green. The Hydro. This thing is beautiful. Beautiful. So are we going to see our first break in this Black, or I was going to say black and blue, but the half and half college. Are we going to see our first break? Are we going to see another break? Whether that's going to be the double box basketball, double box practice squad. Looks like we're still 5 to go in the double box practice squad, 5 to go in the double box basketball. We're 5 to go in the single box vault, and 5 to go in those jerseys. I'll do another quick refresh. Yep, still
5
eights,
to go
5s.
across the board.
No 4s yet, but that could change at any minute here in our break room. So what else is on your Saturday morning plans here today, folks? Let us know in the comments.
Robbie, you're a soccer fan, Manchester City.
Yeah,
I believe.
Don't even start with me with the.
But today is the Champions League final
Yeah.
between PSG and Inter Milan.
And Inter Milan, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be on at 2 p.m. Central Time. Looks to be a very interesting contrast of styles. You got a PSG attack that has scored a lot of goals. You got an Inter Milan defense that has not conceded a lot of goals.
Yeah, they've had a good run, Inter Milan. They are the defensive. It's one of the reasons why they got there to the final is that defense. It's very hard to score, but then again, you got PSG that loves to score.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got a guy like
Dembele.
yes, I can never freaking pronounce his name. But yeah, when you got him and others on that squad that just score goals or can score goals,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I think I always say a low scoring game, maybe.
So I have 2 bets in
Oh, you do? Okay.
today. I have under 2.5 goals, which at DraftKings is plus 100.
Under 2 goals?
Under 2.5.
Oh, 2. Okay.
And I also have under 1.5 goals, which is plus 300. And I see your face,
Ooh.
but here's a stat for all you soccer
Suckers.
aficionados out there.
Yes.
The last 6 Champions League finals have all been under 2.5 goals.
They have.
They've all been under
Yes.
2.5 goals. 4 of the last 6 have been under 1.5 goals. This is a game that tends to go under. Now, this is a regular time only bet. So if they're tied 0-0 at regular time, they'll play extra time.
But the bet.
But the bet is for regular time.
Okay.
So these are 90-minute, bet settles in 90 minutes. 90-minute money line regular time, PSG is a plus 110 favorite.
Okay.
The draw is plus 245, Inter Milan plus 250. So PSG, the slight favorite in regular time. But to win the championship, PSG is a minus 170 favorite. Okay. So extra time PKs if it goes to that. But I'm back in the under. Hopefully it stays under 1.5, but I'm feeling pretty good about under 2.5.
2.5. Yeah. So that's that. What 2 to 1?
So 2.5 is plus 100.
No, I'm saying the score for 2.5 would be what 2 to 1.
No, it'd just be under 2 or less goals total for both teams, right?
So how would that?
It's not a team total. So like if it finished 2-0 or 1-1, it'd be under 2.5 goals.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Right.
Okay.
2 or less.
2 or less.
Yeah. Is 2.5. 1.5 would be 1 or less. Under 0.5 goals, which I think there will be a goal scored in regular
What's the
time.
over?
The over on 2.5 is minus 125. So the official line is basically 2.5.
Okay.
With a slight lean to the over.
A slight lean to the over. Okay.
Because it's minus 125. For the over.
that's what I'm looking at.
So slight
because
lean.
I'm
Slight lean.
looking at this could be like a 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Especially if it goes to over, extras, penalty kicks.
But those total bets are only for regular time.
Oh, that's right. You said
Yeah.
all regular time. Whew. I could see it totally like a 2 to 1. 2 to 1.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because Inter hasn't conceded a lot of goals up until the semifinal round against Barcelona, where they conceded 5 goals.
5
I
goals,
believe.
yeah. I think they won 6-5 on that one.
Yeah. But that is a nice little No, 7-6.
Oh,
They conceded
7-6.
6 goals. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
7-6.
So they added another one because I was watching that and it was 6-5.
Yeah, because they needed the stoppage time to get
okay.
that, or sorry, extra time. It went into extra time. The second leg went into extra time, but that's a nice little precursor to your Knicks Pacers game 6.
Yes. What else we got?
I believe the French
Charles back
Open.
in the lineup for the Angels in a new spot. Though.
Okay, French Open is ongoing. Jessica Pegula, I believe she's the daughter of the Bills owners, Kim and Terry Pegula. She advanced in 3 sets.
Oh, okay.
So she went to she is the heiress to the Buffalo Bills, along with the Buffalo Sabres. But Pegula advanced in 3 sets. Zverev advanced in 3 sets. And Coco Gauff is playing right now. The number 2 seed Coco Gauff playing in the 3rd round of the women's singles in the French Open. So not a lot of football going on, but these other sports are kicking off here. NBA Game 6, obviously. Stanley Cup is next. Stanley Cup, I believe, starts next Sunday. The Oilers and the Panthers once again in a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup final.
Where's the guy that was playing? Was it? Oh, that was yesterday's. I think that was yesterday's. Oh yeah, he made a ridiculous.
Oh, Alcaraz?
Yeah, he made that ridiculous face plant.
I believe Alcaraz
was it
is.
Alcaraz that made
I
that
believe
face plant?
Alcaraz is the reigning champion of the French Open.
Yeah, he is. I was watching ESPN. Someone made like a face planting dive. I think it was Carlos that did it.
Okay.
That was pretty.
So
that was pretty neat.
Carlos tomorrow in the 4th round is playing an American, Ben Shelton.
Oh,
So Ben Shelton, Carlos Alcaraz in the 4th round tomorrow morning. That should be a very fun match.
what else we got? A very interesting matchup that started last night. This is the rematch of the MLB World Series, Dodgers and Yankees.
Yeah.
Both stars homering in the first. Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool to see. But the Dodgers taking game 1, 8-5, and that's 3-game series. That's gonna be an interesting. I love this series. I think Dodgers are gonna show the Yankees that they are the new Yankees in town. With the money they spent or continue to spend.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are your new New York Yankees. I just feel like we're gonna see a new era of team that
Dodgers
just is gonna
are
continue to dominate.
Dodgers are plus 270 favorites to win the World Series.
Yeah.
Yankees are next up plus 550, but the Dodgers, I mean, they've been to, you look at the Dodgers basically spending over the last, I would say, decade.
Yeah.
They are essentially locks to make the championship series or the World Series.
Oh, all the time.
They've been in, in the last 5 years. No, in the last, last 7 years, they've been in four World Series. They won 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been in the CS 2 more times.
Yep.
So
one was against the Chicago Cubs.
one was against the Cubs and one was against the Braves. A few years ago.
Yep.
So yeah, they're spending a lot of money and they're getting their money's worth for it. They could be stacking up some chips here soon.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with Ohtani. Ohtani deferred a lot of his salary to the back end.
The back end of it, yep.
Of the contract so they can fill out and add more pieces. But I still Everyone will talk about it. I saw an article earlier today on ESPN with Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman had one of the best World Series of any hitter. World Series MVP, had obviously the walk-off grand slam.
The grand
in
slam.
Game 1. So many people have talked about it, and I know baseball people talk about it too. Obviously, you can debate like who should have been pitching and whatnot. If you have a base empty, like walking Mookie Betts just to get to pitch to Freddie Freeman is not something that you really wanted. Like, you might as well just pitch to Mookie Betts at that point.
Yeah.
I've never really understood
I never did either.
walking someone to get the base. It was already 2 outs as well, I believe. So it wasn't like they were trying to force a double or get a double play situation, right? So I don't really know what freeing up or what bypassing Mookie Betts really gets you at that point, because you go from pitching against one of the all-time great hitters to another all-time great hit. You really you can't really win in that situation.
It's a lose-lose, but to me, if I was a manager, I'd take my chances with Mookie Betts. Because
It's
of the
easy
fact
to say-
that
it's
because
easy to say now.
he's more he's more of a chance to get a double play or a grounder.
Sure.
Or a pop-up than it is with Freeman. You know the kind of hitter you're getting with Freeman, and you obviously saw the outcome with it. But again, I would roll the dice with Mookie Betts and try to get that grounder or pop-up, where I know Freeman, he's rarely a grounder or a pop-up. Like, the guy's going to hit a double.
Not to mention, Freddie Freeman stepped into that World Series having already won a World Series before.
Oh.
So you talk about someone who has already won a World Series and now once again in a
Already
clutch
been in that
situation.
position.
Yeah,
very comfortable.
What are we doing?
There's no pressure from this guy. The guy just casually walks up to the batter's
First
box.
pitch.
And just hits it. Like it was like in the script for him to be like, you just casually walk up there and just first pitch you see, you hit it. Story ending. There you go.
Storybook ending to Game 1, and he kept going. They pitched to him the whole series, and he kept hitting.
He just kept hitting. He was just like, well, I mean,
all right.
Once I'm hot, I'm hot. I get
Yeah.
if you got that confidence, like, hey, they're throwing it, I'm hitting it. Might as well.
He played through I believe a foot injury and a wrist injury in that World
I was gonna
Series.
say, there was a report after that.
He played through 2 injuries.
2 injuries.
He played through 2 injuries.
No, actually, it was a shin.
Shin.
And
Shin
the
injury
wrist.
and a wrist,
And
yeah.
the wrist, yeah.
But
Which
yeah,
I was
Dodgers
like,
are looking,
this guy just,
Yeah.
he must have had some high adrenaline to play with
yeah.
that type of injury. Because again, I've had shin splints in the military. That is something you don't play with. Like, that is painful. Like, that's like pins and needles type type pain. And then you're dealing with a wrist injury. We don't know what type of wrist it was.
But, I mean, thinking about, you got to swinging the bat.
Yeah,
that impact when the
could be
ball
a
hits the bat,
a bone
yeah.
spur. We're looking at maybe some damage in a ligament. We don't know, but that guy is just, man. I know as an athlete playing through, an injury, it is a lot of it has to do with adrenaline because you're in that
Once you're
moment.
in the moment,
you don't think
about
about it. You're like, you know what? I'll worry about it once I'm done. But
I've had the good fortune of not having significant injuries.
Yeah.
I played through like a couple ankle sprains.
I was gonna say, those are the injuries I kind of
mainly
went
just
through.
ankle sprains. Played
You know,
through. You get it taped up before
getting
the game.
beamed by a fastball in baseball. You get a nice little bruise, and you're like, oh. After the game, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I played 1 season of baseball. I think I got hit by 1 pitch, like it was a fastball to the back of the knee.
Oh,
It didn't feel so great in the 30 seconds.
mine is always
limping to
always in the high thigh area.
limping to first base for 30 seconds, and then I was fine after that.
It's like,
Fortunately, I wasn't-
yeah, you got me. Okay.
Fortunately, I was in middle school at the time, so your pain tolerance. As a kid, you seem to have no pain tolerance.
My mom's got stories of me getting beaten and just crying to first base. Just suck it up. You're okay. Little League was fun. Little League. I see the Little League videos now of these kids just getting beat. Like there's one video of this kid just doing the robot
Oh yeah,
down first baseline.
crazy things.
I don't remember doing that.
Nope. We were just told just to walk to first base.
Just walk.
Just walk over to first.
So, what are we at? 10:40, 5 more minutes. What are we close to?
We're now at 4 in the jerseys.
Oh, 4 in the jerseys. There we go.
But 5, we still got 5 in the practice squad double, 5 in the vault single, and 5 in that basketball.
all right. So
So still 5 to go on those, but 4 in the jerseys could potentially knock that out if it gets moving.
yeah, if we can knock out 4 to go in those jerseys in 5 minutes, we'll give you guys a solid 5 minutes to knock out 4 spots. It's doable. It's doable. $28 definitely gets you guys a jersey like Baker Mayfield or OJ Simpson. And Sledge is asking you guys to head over to the basketball double. So, and again, why are you mad at me if you're still watching on YouTube? There is an option for you if you don't want to be in that single by yourself. I would buy another single, and then we could take those 2 singles and put you in that double, which is really close to filling. If you do that, that will put us at 4 to go. So, why are you mad at me? That's Herm. Herm, if you're still out there, let me know. If you are interested in buying another single spot, we could take your 2 singles and take you to the double and then make that 4 spots to go. And then, if I'm the only one in that single and it's not moving, I'm definitely going to buy another single and jump into not just getting 1 box. I could get 2 boxes,
potentially
instead.
2 boxes. And in that basketball double, in that basketball series, still got some good stuff. Got a couple
Really good stuff.
Couple jerseys. You got the Karl Malone licensed jersey. I believe he's 3rd on the all-time scoring list. You got Shaq Diesel.
Oh, the big Diesel.
He has taken on a new life as a commentator for the NBA, but in his day, one of the most dominant forces ever
Big man.
seen.
He's the main reason why they had to redevelop their
the hoops.
Their hoops.
Yeah.
He was the one that would just tear it down.
At some point, I believe he said at one point, that became like the challenge for him.
Yes.
To try to shatter the backboard.
To shatter the backboard.
Yeah, and bring the whole thing
where
down.
Where did I see that in?
Yeah.
It was in a documentary.
It was in one of the 30 for 30s. I think it was one of the Orlando Magic 30 for 30s. Yeah.
It was funny that it just I was just, I had the strength and it just became a challenge that I tried to shatter the backboard.
You have the 2 MVPs on the basketballs, James Harden, and the 2-time MVP, Steve Nash. And then you have a Larry O'Brien trophy with Kevin Garnett's auto on there, member of the 2008
I love
Boston
those
Celtics
trophies.
Title team. Another Shaq fun fact. Shaquille O'Neal's Orlando Magic team is the last team to defeat Michael Jordan in a playoff series.
You're right.
Michael Jordan had not lost a playoff series since losing to Shaq's Orlando Magic team.
That was what,
94. No, 95.
Was that when he
1995, when Jordan came back. And the Magic
you're
made
right.
the
Yeah,
finals.
it was 95.
Magic made the finals. It was the
96 is when
Eastern
they went,
Conference Finals.
Yep. It was the 95 season.
95, Orlando Magic are the last team to defeat Michael Jordan in a playoff series.
So 2 more minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up here with myself and Chinmay. It's been one. Again, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's going to be a roller coaster ride. It has been a roller coaster ride. It was a fun ride.
We got some breaks out.
We did a couple
we got
loops.
some breaks out. Hey.
A couple G-force turns. And now we've come to the end of the ride. So don't go anywhere, folks. 12 o'clock. It's myself right here. Ricky's coming in to fill in for the 12 and 3 shows. So me and Ricky will take you for the rest of your Saturday afternoon. And in the meantime, when we do go off air, get those spots, whether it is in those jerseys, double box basketball, double box practice squad, or even in any of these newer breaks like that college half and half.
We got the first time Shedeur Sanders on that Colorado Buffalo Speed Flex out there. That is 7 to go in the single. So that could be a pre-fill for us going into the 12 o'clock show. So anything to say, Chin May, for these fine folks before we jump off here?
No, it's been a good show. Happy to spend Saturday morning with you, Robbie.
Very
get in those breaks. Get in that college series. Plenty of loaded stuff in the college series, but also, fill out that basketball.
Yes.
As the Sledge was saying, jump in that basketball double and knock that out, and get some of these basketball headliners as well.
Just to make a quick note on that
noon show.
basketball, every entry you get in that basketball is a contest. It's a top spot draw. Whoever wins the top spot draw is going to win an opportunity to win the gift card. It's $5 for every 3 points made in the finals.
Three-point shot. Yeah. Not every 3 points. Because that would be a very big gift card.
Well, every 3-pointer made gets a $5. So last year's finals was 118 3 points made. 5 times that was
You're looking at
almost
what?
$600. It was $590.
Yeah,
almost $600 in gift card money. So,
and the number of threes that these teams take just keeps going up.
I was just gonna say, if by chance it does pan out Thunder Pacers, those two teams are really high in threes.
Not to mention, last year's finals was only 5 games.
That
so
too, yes.
If it goes 6 or 7,
yes,
you're seeing
and
even
that
more.
That could happen
You
in
could
this
see
series.
you could see even more threes.
So that is also up for grabs in the basketball. Every entry in the basketball gets you put into that top spot draw.
Yeah.
And if you are the lucky winner, you could be going home with some serious cash in that NBA Finals game. So, guys, that is going to do it for us here in the 9 a.m. show. My name is Robbie Lopez. It is a great pleasure hosting this 9 a.m. show on a Saturday morning. Very rare opportunity, but hey, when Don presented the opportunity, I jumped on it. I was like, hell yeah, let me host a show with Chin May.
Yeah.
So, Chin May, thank you so much for coming in. Great job on the producer side. Guys, stick around. Again, myself and Ricky is going to be over there. I'll be over here hosting, and then we're going to rock and roll for the rest of this Saturday afternoon, especially in that college half and half. Half speed flexes, half authentics. Some of those could be coming to you this afternoon. Get to that break spot page. UltimateAutographs.com/live breaks is where you can catch all the action. We'll see you guys at 12 o'clock, hopefully in some of these breaks. Until then, from all of us here at Ultimate Autographs, coming to you live from Burridge, Illinois, I'm Robbie Lopez. Chin May over there.